Hi there everyone, and today's meditation is all about the power of your mind, the power of your thoughts and how they create. The power of your thought is one that can allow you to be anything, everything, or nothing. This thought energy occurs both within your physical human body, alongside your soul body that dances with you always. This meditation is going to show you how thought can take form, and in a way that sometimes supersedes your expectation. Your thoughts can sustain a life of its own as long as you do not have any counter thought to alter it. So before we settle, I want you to rest down into a comfortable, receptive state, and I would like you to think of a thought that you would wish to be manifested in life. For the purpose of this meditation, attempt to choose something that is easily done according to what you believe in, and also what your intention will be for that thought. You can do this meditation again with a more complex thought in the future. If you would like, settle quietly right now to think of that one thought. If you're anything like me, sometimes the one thoughts lead on to more thoughts and lead on to more thoughts. But it's really important for you to stay focused on the intended outcome or the intended journey that you would like this thought to create from your intention. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to ponder your thought and bring it to life. So keep that thought clearly in your heart, in your mind, and eventually your soul will take it into the universe, into source, to be manifested. So now that your thought is moving around inside of you and wanting to move out into the ether, and truth be known, it's already happened already, please settle yourself and get yourself into a comfortable position of choice. I want you to take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Move the parts of your body that you feel is needing to settle more into this relaxed state as you breathe. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Moving parts of your body to settle down, settle calmly, and be in this receptive moment. As you close your eyes and as you continue to relax, you start to realize that you are walking down a corridor with many rooms either side of you. Some of you may experience it like a labyrinth, but there are doors. What does this corridor look like for you? Can you smell anything? Hear anything? Feel anything? Is it warm and inviting, or is it something else? Just keep walking until you come to a door that you feel that you would like to walk into. Take a few moments to experience the hall and then wait outside the door that you feel drawn to. Have you managed to choose a room to enter? Are you now standing outside the door of your choice? If you are, and when you are, it's now time to prepare to turn the door handle. Yes, take a deep breath and know that you are about to experience your own creative energy. This can be a little overwhelming, so know that you are safe, you are guided, and you will have the best possible outcome of the thought that you determined prior to coming to this door right now. As you open the door and walk through the doorway to the other side, you feel the door close behind you, and you remember you are safe. And the room, is it what you would expect it? It's shifting, it's constantly moving, and it can feel a little out of sorts with your own equilibrium. So just be part of the room as it shifts and morphs into your creative space of your choosing. This is your space. So you are the architect. What does it look like? As things start to settle, what does it feel like? Is there anything you can see? Is there anything that you can hear? Attempt to allow things to settle down so that you remain focused on your intended thought. Now that things are adjusting from within you and reflected within the room that you are in, notice if there are any walls. If there are, I want you to allow them to move out, if you have the walls, to the point where you cannot see them anymore. You have no walls. For these walls represent your own self-limitations and boundaries that prevent things to grow naturally around you. As the walls start to shift and move and disappear, I want you to look down, and even your floor is missing. No, you are not going to fall, for you are held up by a natural supportive force that knows what is needed for you right now. This is the same as it is in life. You are naturally supported by a force that knows what is needed for you right now. Yes, you need to trust in this, and also trusting in that process we call life. Do you find this a challenge? I know I do. But why? If you do not allow yourself to be in the moment and ready for the process ahead, it's very difficult for you to prepare yourself to be ready to receive. Do not be concerned or consumed by your feelings of being overwhelmed. And if you are, once again, allow things to settle for a moment. Now it is time for you to bring your thought into form. You are wondering how, but as a piece of paper and pen comes towards you, you grab it. Grab it with everything that you hold dear within your heart and write your thought down. Putting into this piece of paper through your pen how you feel about this thought, what you know about this thought, what you believe should happen with this thought, and what outcome you think might occur. Although expectation is not necessarily needed right now, in fact, it's probably encouraged not to have one. As a human being, it's very difficult not to have expectation. If you can just allow that to come out into the energy of the paper through the pen as you write the thought down. The essence of you needs to go into this piece of thought paper, and as you do so, and once you've completed writing and feeling and knowing it down, the paper lifts away and moves a little away from you. You have given away control of this thought now. This is no longer under direct control of you. And yes, it does include trusting in the process that is about to come. How does it make you feel? Let anything negative go and smile, because you do not have to do anything more. Responsibility lies in the universe creating from the life that you have given this thought. Your role is to just be in the moment as things start to come into play. All you have to do is be grateful and knowing that all will be revealed in a time that is right for you. Believe in that. As the paper moves around and you notice that the room is becoming energetically charged, and there are amazing light energies moving around your piece of paper, which is in fact now taking on a life of its own. What life or what form has it taken? Is it an object? Is it a person? Is it a colour dance? A music dance? A mixture of all? Watch and see what happens. Remember, you have no control how this is displayed. So take a moment to take in the sights and the sounds. There is no right, there is no wrong. It just is. So just keep your thoughts within, matching the thought without. This is the universal way that your thoughts come together based on your intent. Now, as the energetically charged room has taken on a form or a life from your thought, I want you to think of something positive with regard to this, and allow that positive energy to flow around you, through you. And then look down at your body and watch and see what is happening to you. Now relax. You are fine. You are safe. And you are guided. As you watch the things occurring around and within you, with the changes that are happening from this positive energy that you're putting out there, how is this affecting the energetically charged room that holds your thought from within it? Have you noticed any changes within the room? What types of things are occurring now in response to your positive stance? Take notice and take a moment. There really is quite the dance between you and your thought intention. The thought does respond to your positive energy. Now, although I do not want you to do this long, but I want you to think of what could go wrong with your thought. Just a very brief energetic pause on this only. Allow it to move through you and take a look at what is going on with your etheric body right now. What things are changing around you. And then as you look up, look at what is happening to the energy of the room as it responds to that brief change that is within you. Can you notice anything different? What do you feel? What do you see? What can you hear? How is the room feeling in general with this brief moment of doubt? Allow a few moments to recognize the differences in energetic influence from these concerns. That's enough of that. But the thing is, notice how there is a change, even if it is a subtle one, and depending on how much you hold those doubts and concerns in, it can influence the outcome of where you are out, and will be as your thought is allowed to be manifested without supreme influence as you get in your way. We're very good at that. So bring back that positive energy that you held on once before as you prepare yourself to be ready to receive this beautiful creation that is manifesting based on your thought. Now, even though that brief moment of concern has now been reinfused with more positive excitement, I asked you whether or not the room has returned back to that beautiful state again, or are there subtle changes? Now, we would not be surprised if there was. However, this does not mean that your thought form is going to create anything more or anything less. It just alters the pathway of how and when. And as we talk, keep watching the beautiful creations before you. We understand that you cannot constantly be in a positive state of receiving, for we are human. And life can challenge us to remain excited and positive. However, you can keep the faith that things will be created perfectly and to the need of you, as long as you prepare yourself to receive. The way to do that is essentially keeping yourself busy and momentarily excited about being in the perfect receptive moment with your thought. Once again, you look up and watch the universal dance, because that is essentially what is happening, and it surrounds you and responds to your ever-changing energy. Keep your mind busy with what is rather than what could be, and eventually both will match with divine timing. Now is the challenging part, allowing your intention or thought form to do its thing within your immediate influence. It is now time to move out of this space and back through the door, which has now reappeared behind you. As you breathe in and look around one last time and give thanks and gratitude, you promise that you will be ready to receive. As you move back into the hallway as the door closed behind you, you soon realize that all the doors that you walked past contain thoughts that you have had, that you currently have, and that you will have as you pass each door knob. You are tempted to go in and check out the energetic thought form that you know is being created and has been created behind each door. In time, you will meet it. In time, you will be amongst it. And in time, this will occur when it is the right time for you. Soon, the hallway fades away as you take a deep breath and open your eyes, but you can still feel the energetic excitement and how all things are coming into play, with or without your influence. But be very aware that you are the brush of the masterpiece that you call life. If you change your thought, the size of the brush, the shape of the brush, the density of the brush, then it does influence the energetic dance from the outcome. So please relax and be in your moment, especially if you have cast thought forms out into the universal created ether. Know that all will be how you would have wished it, and so it will be. So as you reorientate back into your space, take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. As you open your eyes when you are ready to rejoin your humanly experience once more. Much love.